Charity holds a central place in Islam. It softens the heart, purifies wealth, and strengthens the community. In this video, we'll explore Islamic charity in depth, focusing on Zakat, Sadaqah, and the spiritual impact of giving. We'll look at who pays Zakat, how it works, the percentage, the recipients, and the deeper wisdom behind it. In Islam, giving is worship. It is gratitude. It is a reminder that everything we own is a trust from Allah. When a person gives, they acknowledge that wealth is temporary and goodness is lasting. Charity becomes a way to clean the heart, strengthen the soul, and uplift others. There are two main forms of charity: Zakat, which is obligatory, and Sadaqah, which is voluntary. Zakat carries a special weight because it is one of the pillars of Islam. It is a duty for those who qualify, and it plays a major role in maintaining balance within society. Zakat means purification and growth. It purifies wealth from selfishness and brings barakah into what remains. It reminds a person that wealth is not meant to be hoarded. It is meant to circulate, to support, and to uplift. The Quran mentions 8 groups who can receive zakat: the poor, the needy, those in debt, those distributing zakat, new Muslims who need support, those striving in the path of Allah, travelers in difficulty, and those seeking freedom from bondage. These categories ensure that zakat reaches real people with real needs. Zakat becomes obligatory when 3 conditions are met. The person must be an adult Muslim. Their wealth must reach the nisab. And that wealth must remain above the nisab for 1 lunar year. The nisab is the value of 87.48 grams of gold. If your savings and assets reach that amount, zakat becomes due. This threshold protects those who are struggling and ensures that only those with stable wealth contribute. The standard rate is 2.5%. This applies to savings, gold and silver, business inventory, investment shares, rental income savings, and cash at home or in the bank. It does not apply to your home, your car, personal items, or daily essentials. Zakat focuses on wealth that grows or has the potential to grow. It is a small percentage, but when practiced across a community, it creates a powerful safety net. Zakat shapes both the individual and the community. It cleanses the heart, reduces attachment to wealth, encourages discipline, circulates money within society, supports families in need, and prevents poverty from becoming permanent. When wealth moves, people move with it. Communities become stronger, and dignity is preserved. The poor are those with little or no income. The needy are those who earn, but not enough to cover basic needs. Other categories include people in debt, travelers without resources, new Muslims who need support, those distributing zakat, and those striving in the path of Allah. Zakat must go directly to eligible individuals, not to buildings or general charity projects. It is meant to reach real people, with real struggles, in real time. Sadaqah is open to everyone. There is no minimum amount, no percentage, and no waiting period. It can be given through money, food, clothing, time, kindness, a smile, or helping someone with a task. Even removing something harmful from the road is considered charity. Sadaqah keeps the heart alive. It reminds you that goodness is not limited to wealth. Anyone can give, and anyone can benefit. Charity brings powerful benefits. It increases barakah in wealth, protects a person from hardship, brings peace to the heart, strengthens the ummah, and becomes a source of reward in the hereafter. Your charity may feed a family, cover rent, or help someone rebuild their life. Sometimes a small act of generosity becomes the turning point in someone's story. And sometimes, it becomes the turning point in your own. Charity also shapes character. It teaches patience, empathy, and humility. When you give, you acknowledge that everything you own is a trust from Allah. You recognize that wealth is temporary, and generosity is lasting. You learn to see people not by their situation, but by their humanity. You begin to understand that every person carries a story, and sometimes a small act of kindness can change the direction of that story. Here are practical ways to give. Set a monthly Sadaqah amount. Support one family consistently. Give privately to protect sincerity. Help local people first. Donate food and essentials. Pay zakat on time every year. Keep a charity jar at home. Teach children the habit of giving. Small, consistent charity carries immense value. Charity strengthens families. When children see their parents giving, they learn generosity naturally. They grow up understanding that wealth is not just for spending. It is for sharing, helping, and building something meaningful. A home built on generosity becomes a home filled with barakah. Charity strengthens communities. When people support one another, loneliness decreases. Struggles become lighter. People feel seen, valued, and supported. A community that gives becomes a community that thrives. Ramadan is the month of generosity. Rewards multiply, hearts soften, and giving becomes easier. Many Muslims choose Ramadan to pay their zakat, give daily sadaqah, sponsor iftar meals, support families quietly, and donate essentials. Feeding a fasting person brings immense reward. Helping someone break their fast, even with a date or a sip of water, carries the reward of their fast without reducing theirs in any way. Ramadan also teaches discipline. When you fast, you feel hunger and thirst. Through that experience, you become more aware of those who live with hunger every day. This awareness naturally leads to compassion. And compassion naturally leads to giving. Charity in Ramadan is not only about money. It is about presence, kindness, checking on people who may be struggling silently, and offering support without waiting to be asked. It is about being a source of comfort for someone who feels alone. Islamic charity is more than financial giving. It is compassion, responsibility, and gratitude. Zakat purifies wealth. Sadaqah purifies the heart. And both bring a person closer to Allah. When you give, you are not losing. You are investing in your character, in your community, and in your hereafter. If this video helped you, feel free to share it so others can benefit.